Listen to this crunch. Oh my God, so good. We're making crunchy and crispy chicken nuggets today, you guys. I'm just using one really large boneless, skinless chicken breast because I'm just making enough for myself. And then I'm gonna chop them into big chunks. The reason I'm keeping them large is because I'm just gonna throw these in a food processor to grind it up. Side note, this is always a really easy way to make ground meat if you need to. I just pulse the meat in the food processor until you get the desired texture, which is basically what it would look like if you bought ground chicken from the grocery store. Now we're gonna grab our seasoning. I'm using onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, and Lowry's seasoning. If you don't have Lowry's, you can add some salt and whatever other seasoning you want. Mix that up really well, and then we're gonna throw some gloves on and just start forming little bits of the ground chicken into nugget shapes. But once you're done, you want to cover it and then put it in the freezer for 20 to 40 minutes so they firm up. It makes it easier during the dipping process. Grab 2 small bowls. In one bowl, you'll just have a little bit of flour. In the second bowl, pour some flour, cornstarch, and the same seasoning that we put on the chicken. Now here's my trick. Use something carbonated as your liquid to create the mixture. I'm using sparkling water, but you can use club soda or even beer. Pull your nuggets out of the freezer and first dip it into the plain flour. Then you're gonna dip it in the wet mixture and set it aside. Sometimes it's easier to use a fork for this process. It keeps things a little less messy. Preheat your oil to 350 degrees. I do use a thermometer to ensure it's at the correct temperature, and then drop each individual nugget one at a time and cook them until they're nice and crispy. This usually takes about 6 minutes. I usually just let them cool a little bit on a drying rack with some paper towels underneath to catch any excess oil. And I'm just a ketchup girl with my chicken nuggets, but pair it with your favorite dipping sauce.